Hello, hello, hello.
Monday, we finally made it back.
Yes, we did. It's been a long 2 weeks, hasn't it?
It's been a long 2 weeks.
Hello, Sue. How are you this evening? I hope everybody's having a good Monday. Mine hasn't been so great, but I woke up with a cold, so I had to go to the doctor and get me some shots. I feel a lot. I don't feel bad. I just couldn't breathe, and my ears were hurting, and you can still sort of hear me. I'm stuffy.
Wah.
Oh, hush! And I've been outside, y'all, and when I sweat, my hair curls like this, so I look a little rough.
Couldn't do anything with my hair either.
Yeah, I know, right? It just does poofy things, don't it?
Does what?
Poofy things.
Poofy things.
Poofy things. That's what mine does. Is poofy things. Hello, hello, hello. How are you, Kayla?
Cousin Kayla. Oh,
Kayla.
I see that. I thought, who? Oh.
How are you this Monday? Make sure I cut my phone down. It's still hot out there.
89 degrees and sunny. That's what the whole compound says.
I think this Thursday. Hey, Sue. I think this Thursday it said it was supposed to be 98 degrees Thursday. My nose is itching now. Sorry. We're good. We feel like we've been gone forever. Wednesday is going to be 98. So it ain't cooling off anytime soon. But
Poppy's up here getting her nightly lovings.
Yeah, I told Ellen, I said, I feel like we've been gone a month.
Well, it's been half a month.
Yeah.
We had what?
My sister's birthday.
Yeah.
And then we had VBS.
Yeah.
So, and I was determined I was not missing tonight. Even though I have a cold, I was not missing. So, we've really been struggling since we don't get to see y'all very much. Something sticky on the table. Going live at 8? Huh? I don't know. I don't know why. That's
Glenda.
Weird. Hello, Tony. Hello, Glenda. All of our friends. I don't know. Maybe I hit the wrong time by mistake. There's no telling. No telling about me. I left it right before I went to the doctor. I set it up. So maybe that's what I did. I could have hit 8 by mistake.
Got me cursed now.
He's going to look. I got some steroid shots today, so I might be a little bit of a jabbermouth tonight, y'all. They always pump me up. What does it say?
I'm looking for it. I've got the notification where we're going to come in live.
Oh, well, maybe you know what? I may have, because, I always release our videos at 8, and I may have put our live at 8. Who knows?
Well, the alert says Monday Night Live at 7 p.m., the normal one.
Hey, Crazy Lizzie. It's all good. That's right. So, tomorrow, I know I didn't release a Faith on the Farm this past week because the Lord just didn't give me a message, y'all. But I'll probably do one tomorrow. I think He's gave me a message. He gave me a message over the weekend, and so I'm probably just going to use that one because He hasn't told me any different. So we'll probably go with it too. So, hey, Chris.
I don't know that I got the notification.
I don't know either. Poppy, would you hop down? Since you're over on that side, will you grab my drink? I forgot my drink. Please.
Oh,
I don't want to start coughing on them.
This is typical. Now, get down.
Come here. I mean, I
Poppy,
can go get it. Just hang right here and talk to him. I'll be right back. I just have to walk all the way around.
Poppy says she ain't going nowhere. She's getting daddy's loving. Ooh. Elizabeth's been taking steroids for 8 months.
Well, I'd be wired. I'm coming back. That's what I found.
Okay.
Sorry, y'all. I just didn't want to start coughing on you. Look what I found. Looky there, Moses. Can you tell him hello? Tony, how y'all doing down that way? Is it y'all had some storms the other day, right? Did anybody get anything off the hurricane?
Keep an eye out for Sue. I'd like
Yeah.
to see how she's doing.
I said earlier, I said, dang, I meant to message her. And I forgot. Has anybody heard from Sue to see how she is? Falling off over there? Poppy took my seat. Yeah, I've seen the video where y'all had storms, but I haven't had a chance to watch it. So you got your coffee ready, so you're good to go. Hey, Jody. How are you? Yeah, that's what I told him. I said, I need to message her and make sure. And it just completely forgot today. With your steroids? Oh, I'll be like here in just a little bit. I'll be cleaning this house like nothing.
Oh, don't disturb me.
I told him I probably have to take some ZQL to go to sleep because I got my shot later on. I like to take if I get steroids, I like to take them early in the morning. So, well, we hadn't really had anything major going on.
No, we just spent 2 days at a rodeo.
Well, I mean, I was getting there, and we had VBS, which was so much fun, y'all. We absolutely made a mess. Thank you. I don't know where I don't feel bad. Y'all could probably hear it in my head, and my ears was hurting real bad. And so she said I got a sinus infection because my white count was up just a little bit. But we had VBS. It was what a mess, and we made messes, y'all. And we played in sand and shaving cream, and then we gave the kids paintbrushes with paint and just let them throw paint on like cardstock and make pictures, and we had a ball. And y'all probably seen the video of everybody getting slimed. There was like 10 people that got slimed. It was like 10 of them.
Made close to 40 gallons of slime.
Yeah.
It's raining there. It's not raining here.
Rain and windy was crazy. That was down in Florida where the hurricane,
Sarasota.
where the hurricane came through. And then this weekend we spent Friday night and Saturday night at the rodeo selling candy.
Mm-hmm.
So we did really good with that. And it was hot, y'all. Ooh, it was hot.
It was bad. It was pretty hot Friday. Saturday when we got down there, it wasn't as bad.
No. I think Friday was so bad because we set up in the heat.
Yeah.
Well, and that was so. Got your coffee?
I can't see what Tony was.
He says he's going to get around to calling you, but y'all need to go eat lunch. Yeah, because he's not far from y'all.
Yeah.
His office is not far at all from y'all. He is actually in Pelham.
You know where the tank farm is? There is Sue. We were just talking. No.
That's double dipping Sue.
Oh, that's double dipping Sue. I just saw Sue up there. That's a little far away.
He did go get new glasses today.
Yes, my new glasses will be here in 2 weeks.
But and yesterday, I have a video for y'all. I just have not uploaded it as a short yet. Just wait till y'all see what a bunch of redneck men move a carport. It was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're over the cold. I'm over the heat. What's for dinner?
Huh.
Well,
that's still to be decided.
I didn't fix dinner yet because I stopped. When I get sick, I like a certain kind of soup. And I actually stopped today and picked that soup up. So I ate that, and I still haven't. I've just laid around a little bit today.
Tilt the camera down a little bit. Let them see this darn mutt.
Y'all see her? She is rotten. So
we took her with us to the
rodeo.
To the rodeo, because she don't get out a lot. So we took her to the rodeo, and she has been like this ever since. She's getting used to having daddy time. She likes her daddy time.
Yes, she does. I'm going to tilt it just, there we go, just like that. Okay. Eggs on toast.
That's a French toast, isn't it?
Yeah, that's sort of like French toast. Oh, y'all know what I did? I started sourdough. I am so excited because my sourdough starter is actually doing really well. Tomato soup and grilled cheese. I don't like tomato soup, but I love a grilled cheese.
Mm-hmm. The grilled cheese on crack.
Yeah, grilled cheese on crack is really good. I actually, when I bought groceries the other day, I don't know if y'all see these in Walmart, but it's those little deli sandwiches like they have back in the deli, the little wraps, all those wraps that are pre-made. I buy a lot of them and put them in the refrigerator, and because I eat lunch on them, and that's what he ate earlier. So they're really good, and they're only like $4. So
I know, don't get the $16 sausage thing at the.
Oh yes. We had a meatloaf, liver and onions. I think I'll pass on that. Hillbilly bread. I'm not sure what hillbilly bread is. Tomato soup is, I don't know how to. Salad sounds good too. We even talked about having a salad. We might even have a good old hot dog. So I like a good cooked hot dog.
The wiener.
But yeah, I'm not big on tomato soup, but I do like some grilled cheese. Well,
I'll be honest with you. When it's cold, I like chicken noodle soup, warmed up, of course, and a ham sandwich.
Yeah, he does. I like a cucumber sandwich. I had never had a cucumber sandwich until recently, and one of my dear friends got me hooked on them, and they are so good.
You know what my favorite kind of bread is? Like for sandwich bread?
Potato bread.
Potato bread.
He likes potato bread. I never buy it either, so. But I'm excited about my starter. It is growing. It is doing really, really good. I'm on day 7 with it. And so I'm excited because I never would try it because I was afraid I'd mess it up. But it is going good. And it's got that smell to it. So everything that I have researched said when it gets that smell, you know it's cooking.
I'm making cheddar jalapeno Italian herb.
That sounds really good. So if my starter and everything is done and ready to go by petals, I can bring some for some people. So I'm really excited about it because I was scared to death to do it. And I don't know why I was, but I was. And so, we want to build a farm stand, and that's something I would really like to do is put sourdough bread on it. So
a sourdough bread farm stand?
Put some sourdough bread in the farm stand.
You said on it.
Oh, well, they knew.
Nail it up there for shingles.
They knew what I meant.
I knew what you meant too, but that's still funny.
Because honestly, y'all, it has been so hot out here. You can't get outside and really do any big projects. Just a couple little things that needs to be done here and there, but you'll get sick quick.
Because we're getting the stuff together to do a
hay shed.
Yep.
Yeah, we were donated an entire building. Not the wood and stuff, just the tin, but it's like a 30 by 20 building. So we have been donated a lot of tin. So I just
planted sunrise lime citrus gems. Next is finger limes.
We are going to do the fence, but we are waiting till it is cooler.
Yeah, because I got to do a lot of clearing to get there.
Yeah, we are still doing the fence. There's no doubt about that. But I'm telling you, it's just too hot. Just being outside in the mornings for about an hour and a half or 2 hours, y'all, I am pure soaked. And the other day I got way too hot. And I just actually came in and laid down for a little while because it made me sick. And I said, this it's not even worth this. So as long as the animals are good, they're fed, they have plenty of water, plenty of shade, they got plenty of food, green grass, hay, everything, we can wait on the projects for just a little bit. So when we come in earlier, Sophie was over here munching down on some grass. She was going to town on it, wasn't she?
I pulled up. She raised her head up and had grass hanging out of both sides of her mouth.
Oh, I hate those kind of mornings.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's the reason we were going to go ahead and try to do it and get it done so they would have lots of green stuff to eat. But y'all, it's just, we don't work out in the heat anymore like we used to. And when you don't work out in it like that, you just, it takes a toll on you. And as you get older.
Well, I finished the main pasture in August?
Yes, and it was,
And
but you worked outside then.
No,
you didn't. You didn't, but you had not been long since you've been working outside.
It killed me.
Yeah, so we just decided we're just gonna wait on the fencing until it is cooler. So, but we are still working on getting stuff cleared and trees cut and stuff like that. That's something that we are working on. But
we're making preparations. We're getting stuff in place so we can do that.
Yeah, it's because I think I'm gonna do my fall garden and just put it in the raised beds for right now. That's the plan for right now. So
we got a bunch of trees that's got to be cut down, and all that's got to be cleaned up. And then
that's one thing about a farm. You can make all kinds of plans, and it never happens on time. Mm-hmm. Ever. You never get caught up. And it's just right now, it's just the humidity and heat index is just too hot. So yeah, I came in and laid down. Like, I'm not a napper. I never take naps. I went and laid down because it made me sick. So I said, I can't do that anymore.
Well, I figured something out.
What's that?
We're going to have to get her up in my lap before we sit down to do the lives. She's content. She's not bothering nothing.
What you going to plant? Your spring vegetables. What are you looking at planting? Well, I'm still getting okra, and my tomatoes still have blooms all over. My poor plants look pitiful, but I got blooms all over my tomato plants. And my green beans are looking pretty rough, though, aren't they? Mm-hmm. It's about time to tear them down. So, yeah, it's just too hot. It's it's the humidity that will make you sick. Y'all can tell I was soaked when I came in, and we wasn't outside no time because I got new.
Hey, Dyer Family Farm.
Hello. I had ordered the nesting pads that go in your nesting boxes. I ordered new ones because they had wore their other ones out, and so I went out there to put all them out and get eggs and stuff. And I had done broke a complete sweat and was soaking wet within 30 minutes. So your cucumbers are blooming again. I didn't plant any cucumbers this year because I had so many pickles left from last year.
I think a lot of it is when we went through that really, really dry spell and such heat, everything kind of went dormant. And then once we started getting rain and some cooler temperatures and everything, I think everything kind of came back to life.
Yeah. Well, now my green beans don't look too good.
Green beans are a cooler weather.
Yeah.
plant.
And us even watering every day or every other day was not helping because our water bill was sky high compared to what it normally is.
Well, city water like that will help something survive, but it doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't give it the nutrients and stuff. I know. It's just, but the animals are having to be watered like they are emptying their buckets. I keep several buckets, not just one big trough filled. I keep several. So they have water throughout. So if one's empty, there's another one. And they're emptying them quick. So it's, yeah. When I got the water bill, I was like, oh, that's high compared to what it normally is. So, but you got to do what you got to do. I'm hoping to, this is something I would like to do. And I told him this the other day. we have 2 natural springs here on the land. And so I told him the other day I would really like to get with my uncle and let's go find the one that is closest to here. I have an idea where it's at, but he knows exactly where it's at. And I would actually love to tap into that spring if we could.
Well, we're going to look into it.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Did you send me one? I can look. Hey, Heidi. Hang on, let me look. Sometimes, for some reason, sometimes on the farm page, it doesn't show me that I have a message. So let me look. There it is. Here's their type of burgers. He's going to look at it. But I don't know why it doesn't show me every time for some reason. Sometimes it'll pop me a notification up that tells me I have a message, and sometimes it don't. So if you ever shoot me a message, you can email me. That's a good way, is to email me. And I'll put our email up so you'll have it. But you can always get me that way. So
that's interesting. They put beets on their hamburgers.
I know, I seen that. I was just gonna let you look at it first though.
And this one's got pineapple.
Okay, there we go.
Egg and beets on it.
Jody, do you mind if I post a picture on the Facebook page after this? Thanks for coming, Dyer Farm. Dyer Family Farm. I'll get it right in a minute. Have a good one. Okay, I'll post it.
Yeah, we understand, Dyer.
Yeah. We run in and out, so we understand. That's pretty cool. Let me download it so I can save it. Okay. Now, we do have some burgers here that they put eggs on.
Mm-hmm. They usually call it a coal mine.
A coal miners. Yeah, a coal miners.
And what it is it's grilled cheese, and they put egg and hamburger patty and onions. And what else on it? But it's like 3 meals in one. Is bacon and egg, a grilled cheese.
So you had
something else.
A DEXA scan. What is a DEXA scan done? A DEXA scan. What is? I'm not sure if I know what a DEXA scan is. Let me see if I can.
So she's having a DEXA. Huh.
I'm looking it up because I'm not positive. Bone density. Okay.
Yeah, bone density.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. Well, we just going to speak right now, healing over that. So, because the Lord...
Are you saying that you're having it done and you're not looking forward to it, or you had one done and the results were not good?
I took it as she had it done. Had it done. Okay. Well, I
just wanted to make sure we were.
I'm going to add you to our prayer chain of my ladies that are amazing prayer warriors. And we're going to get right on top of that. Okay. So we're just going to speak healing over it and that it returns to normal.
Kristen Norris is watching.
Hi, Kristen. And we just keep speaking life over it. Don't just keep, every time that you mention it, say, I'm healed. I'm healed. I'm healed. Just speak life over it. That's what I learned a long time ago. Our words mean so much. So always speak life over it. Speak life and healing. Because I'm guilty of being a negative Nancy.
Is that right?
Let's see.
Trees up ahead.
Oh, I've never seen one of them.
I wonder if that's like the cuties.
Look at that. Those are cool.
Well, I'll be doggone.
Yeah, y'all. They have their stuff is way different than ours. That is it looks like an orange, but it's a lime. I've never seen
It's
those.
called a native lime tree.
A native lime tree, yeah, and it looks just like an orange.
I'll be doggone.
I'll post these for y'all once we get off the live so y'all can see them. But that's pretty cool.
I've never seen anything like that here.
Nothing. Now I want a satsuma tree.
Satsuma.
However you pronounce it. It's a satsuma to me.
Well, that may be something else though.
Oh, that's awesome. See, y'all. God is good. He is. He is so good. I seen him working yesterday, and man, did he work yesterday.
Poppy. Tired of sitting there.
Satsuma.
Satsuma is a little orange.
Sorry, y'all.
Or it's kind of an orange tangerine mix. They're kind of sweet, but they're small, about the size of a lemon.
They're really good though.
They peel really easy, and they're really good. South Alabama can grow them, but we can't. I wish we could.
Well, happy birthday, Mike. I'm not gonna sing.
Oh, is it Mike's birthday?
She said yes, Mike's birthday today.
29 and holding.
If I sang, y'all would all leave.
No, I would.
I'm going to make sure I sing extra loud in the shower today.
Glad to be another end of the house. So have y'all caught the jokes? It's double nickels.
So, yeah. Have y'all been seeing the bad dad jokes?
What must not be too bad. You laughing so hard you couldn't catch your breath.
Double nickels. I like that. Her's gonna lay with mommy
Her's
now.
gonna lay. You rubbing on her. I had to sit up, lean back.
And we didn't get to do one yesterday because we were helping move a carport, and we were just tired.
Heidi says she saw the dad jokes, but she didn't say she liked the dad jokes. That was the one with me and JC's cowboy hat was kind of off the cuff. Yeah. I told her, I said, just get the camera.
Because he was wearing her cowboy hat. But we're trying to just come up with some different stuff to help get our hours up since YouTube stole all of our hours. Like 2,500 hours from us. Alan got a senior discount at the local grocery store, and he's not even old enough for it, but she gave it to him.
Well, she wasn't but about 12. So to me, I look like a senior citizen.
Pink looks good on you.
I don't do pink very often.
I tried to get JC y'all to do some mutton busting, and she was not having it.
Well, a little boy, the rodeo we went to before, fell and busted his head open. And ever since then, she's like, I'm out.
Yeah, she was wanting to do it till then, and then she was like, no.
She's not very adventurous, though. She's pretty conservative.
Yeah.
Now, her big brother?
Oh, he wanted to. And he was going to his other grandparents' house, and I don't know if that he didn't ask to come or what, but he told me he wanted to. He's the little turd head that went outside and wasted 50 pounds of chicken feed on the ground. So
y'all have seen all our chickens? Well, they couldn't eat all the feed that he threw out on the ground.
Yeah.
Up there.
And thank God he didn't throw it inside the pen, though. He threw it on the outside.
We don't know how much he may have thrown in the pen.
Yeah. So he I told his mama that in this coming weekend he's gonna be down here. He's gonna clean out the chicken coops because he's gonna learn. He's gonna earn that bag of feed. Mm-hmm. He'll think about it next time. JC said, I told him not to do it, Nana. I said, why didn't you come get me? She said, I don't know. It's with a Z. Yeah, with a Z. We call him Z, actually, for short. So, His name is Xander Luke. He was sick last week. He gave it to me, y'all. You good?
Hope so.
JC had it the week before. Then he had it, and then he gave it to me. And then my friend Heather's had it for like 4 weeks now.
Well, I told her the other morning, or it was, 2 weeks ago almost. I said, I'm starting to get cold. I can feel it coming on.
Yeah. I knocked mine out quick. I did give him y'all some, I gave him some fire cider. Ooh. Go get the fire cider out of the refrigerator. Oh, he was like, why did you give me that? He said, it's bad. Don't show y'all this fire cider we bought. I didn't make it. I'm going to make some. I just haven't done it. It's in the refrigerator. Oh. Yeah, you got to put it in the refrigerator after you. Yes, please. Hit thumbs up. We appreciate it. Because, yeah, they're killing us on hours, y'all. And since our hours have dropped, they are not pushing our lives at all anymore. Used to, we'd have 200 or 300 people viewing our lives. We ain't had 10. There. Okay, so this is, we got this at Okie Skies Fireflies Company. And it is the organic fire cider fermented vinegar elixir. Y'all. Woo. It's something else.
It'll hurt you.
It is. Fire cider will cut through anything. Yes.
Yeah.
But you have to take it more than one time.
Yeah, you have to have a backer with it because I can't take that stuff like that. Good night.
Well, I chased it with kombucha. So, but I woke up this morning feeling bad. I wasn't feeling bad at all yesterday, but I will take some fire cider before I go to bed tonight. So,
finger limes can be used for eating or cooking.
Huh. Well, that's cool. I never heard of finger lime.
Says she is making homemade apple cider vinegar.
Yes, I would like a SCOBY. I got to find a SCOBY. I got to find where I can get a SCOBY.
What's a SCOBY?
It's the bacterial thing that comes out of the apple cider vinegar, and that's how you make your kombucha and stuff. Is with it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called a SCOBY.
Okay. Let me see what all is in this here. Ingredient.
Yeah, keep us updated because that I would like to know too. So I know you make it with apples. So
raw apple cider vinegar.
Raw apple cider vinegar, yeah.
Onions. Garlic. Horseradish root.
Yeah.
Jalapenos. Sweet peppers. Shishimoto peppers. Habanero peppers. Grapefruit, lemon, turmeric, ginger root, dandelion root and greens, rosemary, holly basil.
Oh, that would be awesome. I will definitely buy one from you.
Thyme, oregano, sage. I have no idea what that is.
And this is the mild, y'all.
Local raw honey, black peppers, cayenne.
You put all of it and then you pour the liquid over it. You put it all in a jar and you just let it set for like 6 weeks. And that's how you get fire cider.
Mm-hmm.
I've been saying I was going to make some, but I just never have. And so I bought this. And I thought, well, I can't make it for that price. And it'll breathe new life into you. Oh, yeah.
Available in gummy form also. Negative.
When I tried this at the Okie Homestead Expo, she said, do you want mild or hot? And I said, give me mild. Well, it lit me up.
It wasn't that hot.
To grow rosemary? Yeah, I grew rosemary last year, and that was was it last year that the pigs? No, the year before that I grew rosemary, and the pigs was when we had the pigs, and they got in there and tore everything up.
Native American and woman-owned, made in America.
Yeah, but the hot was, but yeah, they say this stuff, that's the reason when I forgot I had it, and I said, go take some of that.
I took some.
Okay. I'll make sure I wait for it and watch it. So
cooks a lamb. Ooh.
I'm not a lamb fan. I've had lamb, and I'm not a lamb fan, but a lot of people are. So I'm pork kind of girl. I like some pork.
What did we grow at the?
Huh?
I tried to grow one, but the fruit flies got it. What did we?
A lime tree, I think is what she was talking about. You haven't had an Aussie cook it.
Jody, when we get the millions, and we fly you up here for one of the events, so everybody can
Kobe. Okay, got you.
Can meet you and everything. You can cook us some lamb.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know how to start a SCOBY, so that is something I have not researched. I'm just saying that you can buy them. So
is that a SCOBY doo? Sort
of, yeah. It's like the mother in your apple cider vinegar. I got it. I just wasn't rolling with it. So, are y'all liking Faith on the Farm? I know that the Lord has told me to do that, so I wanted to make sure that everybody is enjoying that.
Facebook is not enjoying it.
No, YouTube.
Oh, yeah, YouTube.
I think that's one reason YouTube has cut us with our lives and stuff.
Our views have dropped in half.
Yes, since I started doing Faith on the Farm. So, and that's okay though, because I am determined to be obedient, y'all. It doesn't. I don't care how weird and stupid I look. I'm going to be obedient, y'all. Has a video on growing a SCOBY. Thank you for letting me know that. I will go check it out. Because I watch a girl on TikTok, and she always talks about how she grows her SCOBYs. And I've been trying to keep up with her to see if she tells, and she never tells how to do it. So, but I will definitely do that because I want to learn. I'm trying to learn all this new stuff now. So
I'm just trying to keep up.
And I'm ready for the goats to have babies so I can have some goat milk to get me some cheese made. And that's something that I really want to do too. Because y'all, I've never been known how to do any of this stuff. So I am learning as we go.
She ain't never been nowhere.
I mean, we had gardens when my grandfather was little, but nothing major. So
turn this just a little bit so y'all can't see Poppy sitting between us.
Yeah, so
I was having half my head cut off there.
Yeah, and that's my plan. Is I am going to definitely milk the goats. So we got to get their milking stand moved over, and we went the other day and bought Bo a horse's mineral block, just for horses. Y'all, he ate it in 3 days. I think maybe that's what he was missing a little bit. He did not like the loose minerals that we were putting down there. He would not eat them, but he has chewed that big old block up, y'all. There's nothing left of it. Oh, that would be awesome. Because, yeah, I would love to go hang out with them for a day and learn how to do all of this stuff. Because, like I said, I'm just watching videos trying to learn how. That's how I learned how to make the sourdough starter. So, I am trying to be more, what's the word I'm looking for?
Farm girl.
Well, I think I'm already a farm girl. I roll around and poop a lot.
Farm girls don't roll around and poop.
When you trip in the pasture, you do. She said, when we coming? I'm hoping that we can one day come down that way. So
we could go see them, see Perry Hill.
Yeah.
If we go that far, we don't see Glenda and we don't see Perry Hill.
Yeah.
And we really have just missed the mark.
Yes. So maybe one day we can get a break here. And our son's working a lot, and he's usually the one that takes care of everything while we're gone. And I mean, his coworker would come and gladly feed the animals for us. So it's just hard with the dogs. So we're taking the dogs on a little trip in a couple of weeks. So we'll get them out for a little bit so they're not stuck in the house all the time. So Yeah. Well, we started riding the motorcycle yesterday, but it was just hot.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not bad when you got a good breeze and stuff, but some days it's just miserable. But even being on that motorcycle is hot. So, but we haven't rode the bike much since we got back
From Texas.
So, and we've got to. I really miss it. So that's our getaway time.
Mm-hmm.
So we enjoy it. But I was gonna say something and I forgot what I was gonna say.
That happens a lot.
A lot. Oh, I know what it was.
You know what it was?
Have y'all been to Tractor Supply and seen all the new Halloween stuff they have out? I don't know if y'all have or not, but y'all got to go check it out. We got some stuff. So
we did not get the $300 chicken.
No, but I would love to have the $300 chicken.
I don't. We'd have to build somewhere to put it.
No, we wouldn't.
That's like big.
It is big. It is really big. They have cows. They have donkeys. They have chicks. They have chickens. They have ducks. Yes, they even get online and look at them. They have the whole Halloween collection in every farm animal. So, and the donkey is cool because it has a mohawk. Now they do have the smaller ones. I seen the smaller ones when I was in there today, but they're still almost $50 and $60, which is crazy. Y'all's Halloween is not big there. Now, last year I seen a thing on it. Halloween decorations is a bigger seller than Christmas decorations. Ain't that crazy? All right, you're going to keep them occupied for just a second. I'll be right back. I got to go blow my nose. Sorry.
I was looking. Our Costco has Halloween stuff. It's not big there. Huh. I don't like the Halloween stuff as more than Christmas. That's kind of the wrong direction. But it is what it is. I can't wait to see your display this year, Sue. Sue, if y'all don't know, always has a bunch of blow-ups.
Sorry, y'all. Yeah, I know. Sue's, we may have to drive down and see it in person this year. Mm-hmm. We don't really decorate either, but I had to have one.
Oh, we did.
We did. Well,
we have a skeleton.
His name is George.
And we had a skeleton dog.
Yes.
And
his name was Pete.
And we would put George and Pete in the kids' Hot Wheels car in the front yard, or you'd look and George would be up the tree and Pete would have him treed,
and they would ride their bicycles.
Yeah, we'd put them on bicycles, and all the neighbors got a big kick out of it.
Yeah, yeah, yes, we would love to. So we will probably definitely have to do that. So, and I think I'm gonna stop one day and ask this lady I was telling you about, that witch that's up on its. I mean, it's flying. Like the broom is the only thing standing on the ground, and I can't figure out. That's up there by Miranda and them. That big witch. I can't figure out how that thing stands, and I bet you money it is probably 20 foot tall. It's huge. So,
have you seen the people that's taking the witch's broom and putting them on their Roombas?
No, I have not.
You've not seen that?
No, I have not seen that.
Yes, it's hilarious. You'll see the little witch's broom running around the house.
No, I have not seen that. So
some people are very creative.
Yeah.
Usually politicians.
Now, my sister used to decorate really big for Halloween, and I actually bought her I went to get her the chicken skeleton, and they didn't have them out yet. So they had the little steaks that's a chicken, and it looks like a skeleton. It's a solar light. I got her one of them. So
They have a skeleton alligator.
yeah. Oh yes, they have. They have the alligator. I
They
didn't
have
see the alligator.
alligator.
The turtle. They have a
had
turtle.
snake.
Yeah, they've got all kinds of stuff, y'all. Yes, but this is, I don't know.
Spider,
I don't
owl.
think this is an inflatable, but it looks like her cloak is flying and she's holding her broom with one hand and it's just the broom touching. And every time I drive by it, I think, how does that thing stand up like that? Yeah, that's always sits by the register. They play the music for it. Nothing to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about that?
But I didn't do George last year, but I'm probably going to do George again this year because we move him around. Not every day because it's hard to come up with something every day for George, but we do move him around a lot. So,
Hey,
see,
Rainy
that's
Ridge.
good. Hi, Rainy Ridge. Yeah, that's good because, the kids were, they took trick or treating away from them. What else was they supposed to do, right? So,
Huh?
in 2020, they were telling
yeah.
kids don't go trick or treat because of COVID, and people were using, PVC pipes and dropping candy through it down chutes.
No.
You don't remember that?
I was so busy during COVID. Nobody was working except for me, and I was working 3 jobs. I was like, y'all want to sit at home and do nothing? I'll take that money. I'll put it to good use. We'll start us a farm.
Yes. And
Yes.
I know how big the carriage and skeleton horse is because my aunt and uncle have it. And
Jody's with me. She worked.
During COVID, yeah. So I know how big it is. They used to do, I don't know, Kayla and Sue will know. Sue may not know where Tanny Hill is here. I know Kayla know. But Tanny Hill does a huge Halloween thing in the campground. Like all the campsites are decorated. Like people get there in September to start decorating. And it's a huge thing.
See, we all the same boat. We was all working like slaves when we was during COVID. All these people laid up sitting around drawing a check. Golly. When it was all over with, I asked somebody, I said, when I get my 3 months off?
Oh man. That's a year nobody will ever forget.
Yeah. Tanny Hill is a state park here in central Alabama.
Where are you going, Poppy?
And it's it was a Civil War.
She stuck her.
It was a Civil War ironworks that had a iron forge and stuff. What was it?
Yeah, people go down there in the 1st of September and decorate. And it is like some of them have actually haunted houses that you walk through
in their campsite.
Yeah. It's we would take the kids because they do they have it's like a big flea market that's one weekend out of the month. So it's set up while that flea market's going on. So we'd go to the flea market and walk through and look at everything. So it's pretty cool. So she decided she didn't want to lay down anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Where you going, sweetheart? I don't know what she's doing. Sorry, but
wow.
Yeah. I bet it takes a while to set all that up.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to break George out again this year. Do some stuff with him. So
you tried spray painting him last year.
I spray painted him glow in the dark paint, and he never glowed. So I don't know.
A mess.
Yeah, it made a mess. So, but I thought he'd look pretty cool out there if he was floating in the air and glow in the dark. So, and y'all mark your calendars. It's not long. It's going to be Petals from the Past, September 14th.
Yep.
It's not far away at all. So
I was going to give
we're in Alabama. It's a place down here in Alabama. And now a lot of the campgrounds are starting to do it. So there could be one close to you that is doing it. used to, Taney Hill was the only one here around us that did it. Now there's like 4 of them that's doing it. So, but Taney Hill's so close to us, we go. It does take every day of the month for everybody to see the process of it. Now, see, our aunt and uncle always went because my cousin, that was her favorite time of the year. She loved Halloween. She was mentally challenged, and she loved it. So they always went and set up for her, and they did a big hayride for her and all kinds of stuff. And she passed away several years ago, and they just stopped going when she got sick. And they just have never picked it back up. And I hate to not see them do it because they loved it so much. So maybe one day they'll get back to doing it.
What is it called this year?
We have a haunted canoe float. That would be cool. Heidi, we had some people that flew in from Oregon and Washington last year.
Yep.
Ain't that crazy? They said, we're from Washington. I said, where?
Yeah.
Washington, D.C., because that's a little closer. No, Washington State. They actually flew in just for the event. So, the haunted canoe float, that sounds pretty good.
What's the event called? It's not Antiques in the Garden.
No, it's the Great Fall Garden.
The Great Fall Garden.
Yeah, the Great Fall Garden.
I remember they changed the name.
I've been putting a flyer and stuff out for it, so. Yes, Jody, I wish we could get you to pedals one day. Maybe we will. So, I don't know. I haven't decided. I've paid for a booth. I haven't decided if we're going to. I'm probably not going to do candy because you have G&G who does candy and you have Head Family Farm who does candy. So, I'm not sure that I will do candy. But we do have some new merchandise that I'm working on. And so we will have a couple things and maybe some earrings and some stuff like that. But I'm not bringing a lot like I did last year. So, bye, Crazy Lizzie. Have a good one. But
I was going to give the latest lineup of who all's going to be there.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I know that haunted canoe float sounds pretty good.
All right, are y'all ready for the lineup? Adventures with Me and T. Somebody called A&W Mini Farm. I don't know who those people are. Andale, Black Tropicals Homestead, Cog Hill, Cattywampus, Chestnut Hills, Chickadee Mountain Homestead, Cowbell Farms, Crazy Lizzie, Dusty Goat, G&G, Generations, Head Family Farm, Higher Grounds, Hoss Tool, Just Dig It, Perry Hill, Reed Creek Homestead, Sneed's Farmhouse, Texas Garden Guy, and the Clack Shack.
Yeah, so we've got a good lineup this year. And I heard, I don't know how true it is. I need to ask and verify, but I heard somebody say about possibly Lester coming.
They were seeing if he was available, but I never heard one way or the other.
Right, I haven't either.
I wouldn't count on it.
I don't know. So,
but if he does,
yeah, we love it. We get so excited this time of the year. So it is a nice lineup. They work really hard on that. So
they do, and it is a lot of work to put something on like that.
Yes, it is. So,
and it's who puts it on? Tracy
and Jacqueline. Yeah, and Zoe, I think. Yeah. So
I mean, there's more than that that's involved, but I think they kind of head it up.
Yeah. So we are. We always look forward because we just love hanging out with everybody. If y'all haven't figured out, we're homebodies. I mean, we're busy people, but we'd just much rather be at home. We are definitely homebodies, but it seems like there's always something going on, and we are out and about and run. And
between the farm and the businesses you run, the church activities that we participate in, the grandkids,
and
the tribe, the ministry.
Yeah, we do. We stay pretty busy. So
you turn around and 3 months have gone by and you're like, my gosh, where did it go?
Yeah, school starts this week for our kiddos, and I'm not ready for that because JC's been with me most of the time, and I don't know what I'm going to do with her not around. You take pictures and make she go to work. Well, I'm what's the word? Semi-retired from my job I used to work. I actually got hurt many years ago as a paramedic, and so I can't work anymore. And my degree is in paramedic, and that's just what I've done for so long that, and I can't, I mean, if I went and got a nursing degree, I still can't do what I could do, you know. So we just run our own business here in the farm, and you're ready for Brent to go back to school.
Well, our grandkids in Huntsville, they've already started.
They started back last week because, you know, Dawson got to come and stay with us and for a couple of days. And it was just because his dad lives here, but not 2 miles down the road from us. And so he was here, so he just came and stayed here. His sister and brother was still up there, so that's why we didn't get them, because he just dropped him by here and we kept him. We didn't let him go back. So
did I send you that?
No.
Then I didn't send you this one either.
No, he forgot to send me their first day of school pictures. Because our redheaded granddaughter, this is her first year to start school.
Yes. And
so she was all ready. So me either. I don't miss it, but I do. Now on Mondays, gymnastics starts back next week. So Mondays, I'm going to be sliding in the door because her class is an hour past time this time. So past what it was last time. So I'll be sliding in the door like he is, trying to run in and get our live set up. But Monday nights just work better it seems for everybody. So we don't want to change nights on y'all, but we'll make it work. So I don't miss the school clothes and the school supply. I don't miss all that. I'm telling you.
Don't even get me started about that stupid school supply list. Why do I need 20 packs of dadgum blow your nose paper?
Well, now, and this is not true for everybody, but our kids are blessed with a school system here that the board has so much grant money that for the past 3 years, they have not had to buy school supplies. So the kids' parents do not have to buy any school supplies for them.
Didn't have to get 20 packs of blow your nose paper and 500 gallons of Germex and
Thursday cannot get here soon enough. Now I say we're Jefferson County. I didn't know if they had already started earlier than normal than Walker County, but I wasn't for sure. So kids here at school to 20th of December and then 6 weeks off for the summer.
Yeah, a lot of places around here that do school uniforms too.
Yeah, they tried school uniforms here when the kids were probably 9 or 10 years old, and it didn't go well. And let me tell you why it didn't go well. Because of the area that we live in, the parents could not afford the school clothes on top of other clothes. They couldn't do it. And the poor kids, it was the parents was having a time trying to clothe their children and everything. And finally, they just did away with them. So
I think the county that we live in for square miles is one of the biggest counties in Alabama, but it is also one of the poorest counties in Alabama.
Yes,
too.
it is. It is. The poverty here is really, really sad. And, you know, a lot of times you will go to the big cities, such just as Birmingham or New York City, and the homeless people are just, they're everywhere. You see them everywhere. Y'all, in Walker County, you used to never see homeless people here. Never. Now.
This happened in the last year, 2 years.
Especially since COVID 2020. Y'all, the homeless population in our small town beside us, and even right here in our town, y'all, it is crazy. It blows my mind. how many homeless people they are living on the streets 4 miles down the road from us. It just blows my mind. Yeah, so school fees are crazy ridiculous. And I'm just going to give y'all an example. JC wanted to cheer again this year. She decided she wanted to cheer. And they waited a little late. And I said, well, call and see if you can sign her up, because she cheered last year. So they may go ahead and let her sign up if they're not too full. And they said, yes, we would love to have her. But you got to have all your money paid by Friday. That was like on Tuesday. Do y'all know how much Toy Bowl cheerleading for 6-year-old kids is? $500. Now, I understand that they want their cheerleaders to look cute. But these kids are 6 years old. Why don't we put them in a pair of shorts and a t-shirt and let them cheer? And the parents not have to worry about putting all this kind of money out when they're paying for food and high power bills and water bills and just trying to survive. You know, that's just me, but that's the way I feel right now. So you just work part-time, Heidi? Large part. See, it's nobody. It's just, it breaks my heart. And I don't mean this out of context or anything. It truly breaks my heart. But we recently tried to help a homeless lady. This was not on us, y'all. This was just the Lord telling us what to do. But this lady, she didn't want help. And I don't want that to sound bad, but we couldn't do enough. But when we offered solutions, she wouldn't do them. She didn't want to fix the problem. And so sometimes you just have to walk away. And I hate to be like that, but it wasn't just us. There were several other people trying to help her also. And she just didn't want any help. She was very content where she was at. She didn't want to make it better for her. So we just had to say, Lord, it's up to you, and walk away. So, I bet softball is. Some friends of ours, their daughter plays, they just flew to California.
Mm-hmm.
And this is every weekend trip for them. They're not usually that far away, but they're in a different state almost every weekend. I don't know how they do it.
Well, Sue, I think nobody wishes to live in that situation. I've never met one of them that was just content where they were. The biggest problem is they don't want to do anything to change the situation they're in. Then I'm going to say this, and this is pretty controversial. I want y'all to hear me out. Don't just take this at what I say and go with it. Everybody is in the situation. 99.999% of the people are in the situation they're in, myself included, because of the decisions I've made in my past.
Yeah, me too.
So, there are the rare occasions where somebody is somewhere at no fault of their own, but that is far and few between, and I have a lot of women that are like, well, you don't know, my husband cheated on me and left me and all that. Right. But a lot of them knew that they had that temperament when they were dating. Most of them just didn't wake up one day and end up in that situation.
Right. Well, you choose the situation you live in.
Mm-hmm.
I was at my doctor's office one day, and he was a new doctor, and we were sitting in there talking, and he was asking me questions about my life. And so I revealed something that I've never really revealed to anybody. Alan knows, a couple other people know my life of things that happened to me growing up. He said, try not to cry. He said, you don't let that define you. Right. And I said, no, and it never will. I cannot let something that happened to me dictate my life. And I'm not going to. And you don't have to either. Mm-hmm. No matter what happened to you, bad, good, whatever, that does not dictate your life. It don't. So remember that.
Good night, Heidi. We're
Good night,
so
Heidi.
glad that you came and spent some time with us. Yeah, I mean, everybody makes mistakes, especially kids. Everybody makes mistakes, but learning from them and moving on is what defines you.
Yes, exactly right. I mean, he was so. I mean, he was so blown away. He said, I have people that come through my doctor's office all the time, and it's poor pitiful me because this happened to me and this happened to me. I said, I'm not like that. I am moving on. That is in the past, and the Lord took care of that, and I'm not worried about it.
You can't change the past.
Right. So
you can only learn from it. You know.
Right.
I've heard a lot of people use the analogy. You have a windshield in your car with a little bitty rearview mirror, and that's kind of how you have to live life. You can't live in the past. You have to learn from it. I mean, just discarding your past and not taking something away from it, a positive away from it, is denying yourself wisdom and learning.
Right.
You can't live in the past, but you can learn from the past.
Right. I mean, I was a single parent for a long time, and I took care of my kids. I got out and worked my butt off to take care of my kids. I didn't, I could have easily lost everything I had, but
she married me, and 2 months later I was jobless.
Not by choice.
Not by choice. But there again,
but
I took a job that I knew I shouldn't be taking. I felt it. I knew it. And it ended up biting me in the butt.
Yeah, but the Lord never let us down.
No,
I want y'all to know that. The Lord will never let you down. He says he will never forsake you.
People will.
People will, but the Lord will not. We'll have a preaching service right here.
Yeah. But everybody here has got some testimony about how their past changed their direction. It sent them somewhere they didn't anticipate.
Mm-hmm.
And
one day the Lord, he let me give a little bit of my testimony on the last Faith on the Farm, just a little touch of it. I'm still praying for a day that he lets me sit down and tell my whole testimony. He did let me tell it to Tracy, but she has not released it yet. But he has not let me sit down and do it on our channel yet. And I will get there, and he will tell me the right time to do it. So as soon as he does, I will. So
yeah,
he will.
That's exactly right, Kayla.
Yeah.
He'll close doors too.
Yeah, he will. He will. And I see this up here where you said that you still live with the consequences of being a felon today.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to figure out how to word this.
That I was trying to too.
We all live with consequences of things that we did. Every one of us.
He is a forgiving God.
Mm-hmm.
He is a forgiving God. Remember that.
I live with consequences of decisions I made when I was a teenager. I think we all do.
I did stupid stuff. I just didn't get caught. You know what I'm saying? I could very well easily be sitting where a lot of those inmates that come to church with us, I could be easily sitting right there with them. But praise the Lord that he picked me up out of that miry pit and changed my life.
So if you're going through bad times, we all kind of do the homestead and plant and stuff like that. And we all want to be on the top of that mountain all the time. That's where we want to dwell, is on the top of the mountain. That's where times are easy and things, manna's falling from heaven, and we're really enjoying life. But that's not where you grow.
Right.
We don't plant our garden on the top of a mountain. Why? Because it won't grow there. There's nothing to feed it there. There's Sue.
Hey, Sue Slaughter. Sorry, y'all. She popped up and I've been worried about her.
Yeah.
I was going to message her as soon as we finished up here.
But that's not where you grow. You don't grow on the top of a valley, on the top of a mountain. Plants don't flourish on top of the mountains. where you plant your garden is in the fertile ground, and the fertile ground is always in the bottom.
Yeah.
Is always bottom land. That's where we grow.
Mm-hmm.
In those hard times when things don't go the way we want them to go,
Hey, Martha.
or how we think they should go, or we're struggling with something, that's where true growth comes from.
Yes, so that is so correct. You can't appreciate the high until you've been through the low.
That's absolutely right.
And there's something I always say. Preach, Alan. He can preach now. Let me tell you. When you're laying flat on your back, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You're looking up, right? So when the whole life has knocked you flat on your back and knocked the breath completely out of you, what are you doing? You're looking up. You're looking up.
Well, I've lived it. I've been as low as I thought I could go, and then had the rug pulled out from under me and went further.
Yeah.
And then that's when I started to grow.
Mm-hmm.
When you have nothing else to hold on to.
That's sort of when we ended up in church.
Yeah.
And the good Lord saved us and got a hold of our kids, and we're still claiming they still coming back.
Yeah.
He gave me a message at church. I preached at church yesterday, y'all. And I don't even know what I said, but I preached.
But yeah, I can't remember who it was talking about the bad bone skin.
Heidi.
Was it Heidi?
Yeah.
She's left us, hasn't she?
Yeah, she said she had to get up early. So,
but you never know what you will have to go through, because a lot of times we will go through something to strengthen us, yes, but it's also to give us a testimony to help someone else out.
Oh, that means a lot to us, Martha. Thank you.
Oh,
he loves to watch us. Oh.
Well, if y'all are not, we've got Facebook up. We're broadcasting on Facebook also, and this sweet lady, gonna choke me up. Said that her autistic grandson loves to watch and connect with us and other farms, and that means so much. Wing in right here.
Yes, so I've never really told. I was married twice before Alan. I married my high school sweetheart, and that didn't work because we were young, and you think you're in love when you're young, and you're really not. And then I was married to a very, very abusive guy, very abusive. And I'm very headstrong, so for me to stay in that, it was very surprising but he had beat me down so much that I felt worthless. And then I met this man, and he changed my world.
Martha, I'm going to be honest with you. With the things that's taking place on Facebook and some of the stuff, I have been ready to just discard it.
Because if you don't know, YouTube has taken 2,500 hours from us. And that is up to us. That was just a slap, like just a kick in the face, because we have worked so hard to get to where we were monetized, and it felt like they just ripped it out from under us. Yeah. And I know it's just the enemy. I know that. So we are pushing through it. We're praying, and I am doing what I am told to do, and that's faith on the farm. So y'all keep it out, and maybe the Lord will start giving me more than one message a week for y'all. So I think this sort of turned into faith on the farm tonight too.
What she said is made me realize that we are actually doing what we're supposed to be doing. Yeah. So y'all are not going to get rid of us that easy.
Yeah, and it will, Sue. It will open your eyes, and you look back and you go, "What?
Why?
What was I doing?
Why did I put up with that for so long?"
Yeah, yeah.
The enemy gets in your head, and he tells you that you're worthless and brings you down, and you're there because you can't do any better, or
no, yeah. Well, guys, we went way over, but that's okay because that's where the Lord took us tonight. Sorry, I'm reading now. Well, praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
Amen.
And
Kayla, that's
it's an amazing
amazing
testimony. Remember, your mess became a message, or your test is now a testimony.
Yeah.
I do have a special prayer request. Some people that are very, very dear to us has a child that is in addiction.
Yeah. And we also have a very sweet friend of ours that's dealing with some health issues, and we would ask that y'all lift them up.
So we are looking for a rehab. I was on the phone with her mother for probably 3 hours today, trying to find a rehab for her to go to. So y'all please be in prayer for her. Yeah. She's like one of our kids, and we've grown to love her dearly.
Yeah.
So y'all remember her, and then remember our sweet friend. Her name is Sally, who is battling a new horrible arthritis, been diagnosed with arthritis, and she said the medicine is worse, making her feel worse than anything. So y'all really please pray over that. That was one that we talked about. So we were looking at some options first because she has to go to detox first. So that's what we're trying to find out. What is our best options for her? So, but she has got to go. We can't forcefully make her. So y'all just keep praying for her.
We're really familiar with Teen Challenge, Kayla.
Yeah, a friend of ours started Teen Challenge. Yeah. Well, some friends of ours' father. Yeah. Let me say that. So, yeah, Teen Challenge is amazing. He started Teen Challenge, and then he gave it to somebody else, and he started Canyonland here in Alabama.
He didn't start Teen Challenge, but him and the guy that started it were together early on.
Yes, yeah. And then now he runs Canyonland, and he has passed away, but his two sons, who are very dear friends of ours, run Canyonland here in Alabama. So,
Kayla, we just found out about this yesterday.
Yesterday. So,
still trying to get our heads and our hearts around it, and we're praying for guidance to do what's best for her and her family.
Yeah, she actually came out yesterday and confessed that she had a problem. And I say confess because that's part of God's word, is confessing your sin, confessing your problem. So she came out and confessed it yesterday to everybody, to all of us. And so we are doing what we can to get her somewhere. So
yeah. And Kayla, you're right about that. Or Wendy's dead on about, the first thing is confession. If you look at the thief on the cross beside Jesus, that was the first thing he did, is he recognized that he was in sin, and that who Jesus was. And it was that simple. We try to complicate things so much with different religion beliefs and stuff, but
Harley, stop.
But the thief on the cross said, I'm guilty of what they've accused me of. And then he recognized who Jesus was. And he said, Father, remember me when you enter into your house. He recognized the power of Jesus, and Jesus forgave him right there. There was nothing else had to take place.
And Kayla, I may call on you.
Yeah.
If it gets to that point and we need that, I will. Me and her mama will call on you.
And Kayla, I would really like to sit down and talk to you sometime.
And Kayla may have actually even heard of him, which is Matt Gober. And it probably was that he started the Alabama Teen Challenge. But great man of God, was a biker, a bad, mean biker for many, many years. And the Lord saved him and changed him.
He wrote a book. It's called Unchained by Matt Gober. You can find it a lot on Amazon. And I buy several of those a year and give them out because it is such a good word, such a good ministry.
It is.
Just shows you how far God can deliver you from where you're at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, guys, we hate to run, but the girls are starting to whine. I can hear them over there. They're ready to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
But I think we had a good life tonight. Yep. And praise the Lord for what he does.
It's probably the best life we've had.
We will, Kayla. I definitely will. I'll talk to her mom in just a little bit. I know I'll see her in the morning. So we go have lunch on Tuesdays. So, yep, she's heard his name.
Yeah.
Yes. So tonight, when y'all call out names, please call out Savannah's name for us. So
Savannah and Sally.
So we love you guys, and Jesus loves y'all. Remember that. Jesus loves you. We love you, and we will see you guys next week. Bye, guys.
Bye.